Are you kidding me right now? I am literally shaking with rage. We need to talk about Anastasia Belleclaire because this woman has officially crossed every single line of human decency. And I am just screaming at my TV. Look, we all know Leslie Thomas is a mess. We know Leslie is petty, intrusive, and constantly causing drama for the Dupree. But Anastasia? Anastasia is on a completely different level of pure, unadulterated evil. She is not just messy, she is calculated, vindictive, and she is actively trying to destroy lives. I cannot even process what she just did to Martin Richardson and the entire Dupree Richardson family. It is sick. It is actually sick. Let's break this down because my mind is spinning. Martin is in the middle of this massive, high-stakes political campaign for the Senate. He has been the golden boy. He has the perfect smile, the perfect family image, the perfect platform. Everyone loves him because of his strong family values. And Anastasia knows this. She knows that his family is his greatest strength. So what does she do? She targets his family to completely obliterate his public image. First of all, the campaign event. I am still hyperventilating over this scene. Picture this. Martin is on stage, looking incredibly handsome, giving this heartfelt speech. Anita is there. Beautiful, strong, resilient Anita, who literally just beat breast cancer. She went through the lumpectomy, the grueling chemotherapy, the fear of leaving her family behind. And Anastasia has the absolute audacity to stand in the crowd and publicly mock Anita's cancer battle. She actually opened her venomous mouth and called Anita's survival a pity play to drum up votes for Martin's campaign. I gasped. I literally dropped my remote. A pity play? Are you insane, Anastasia? You could see the exact second Martin's soul left his body and was replaced by pure blinding rage. We never see Martin lose his cool. He is always the diplomat, the calm and collected politician. But in that moment, he snapped, and honestly, I don't blame him. I would have done the exact same thing. He lunged. He got right in Anastasia's face, screaming at her, defending his grandmother. It was so intense, so chaotic, and he almost got physical with her right there on the stage in front of everyone. The cameras were flashing. People were gasping. It was a total disaster. And of course, that is exactly what Anastasia wanted. She played him like a fiddle. Now, instead of talking about his policies, the media is tearing Martin apart. They are calling his temper his Achilles heel. They are questioning if he is too volatile for the Senate. Even though Anita stepped up to the microphone, looking like an absolute queen, trying to defend her grandson and calm the crowd, the damage was done. Anastasia found his weak spot, pressed it hard, and watched his political image shatter into a million pieces. I hate her so much right now. But wait, because if you thought that was the worst of it, you are so wrong. Anastasia was just getting started. She wasn't satisfied with just making him look angry. She wanted to destroy the very foundation of the Richardsons. Suddenly, this leaked document starts circulating online. A highly classified, super secret document claiming that Catherine Cat Richardson is not actually Martin's full sister. The rumor mill explodes with this fabricated story that Cat is the product of a secret affair Ted had years ago and that the family has been covering it up. I was pacing around the room when this happened. Like, how low can you go? But here is the twisted genius of Anastasia's plan. It actually sounds believable to the public. Why? Because Ted Richardson actually does have a history of secret affairs and secret children. Hello, Eva Thomas. The public already knows Ted stepped out on Nicole with Leslie, so when Anastasia drops this fake document about Kat, the voters instantly buy it. They think, oh, here we go again, another Richardson family scandal. Martin found out about the fake document, and he completely lost whatever shred of sanity he had left. He tracked Anastasia down in the middle of this massive crowded hotel lobby. The marble floors, the echoing ceilings, the absolute worst place to have a private confrontation. And Martin just unleashes on her. He is screaming, pointing fingers, demanding she retract the lies about his sister. He is so desperate to protect Kat and the family's honor that he completely forgets he is a public figure. And what happens? The police are called. The actual police. Martin Richardson, the pristine Senate candidate, gets slapped with a police summons for disturbing the public peace. I was screaming at the screen, "Martin, stop. She is baiting you." But he couldn't hear me. He was too blinded by his need to protect his family. Now the public is looking at him like he is a complete loose cannon. The rumors about Kat's paternity are spreading like wildfire. And instead of focusing on his campaign, Martin is bleeding money and time trying to hire lawyers and PR crisis teams to debunk these fake rumors. His entire Senate run is completely derailed. It is a train wreck, and I cannot look away. But guys, it gets worse. I know. How could it possibly get worse? Anastasia is a master manipulator, a true villain. She knows Martin is bleeding out politically, so she throws him a lifeline, or so he thinks. She publicly invites him to a reconciliation lunch. She spins this narrative that she wants to clear the air, make peace, and move forward for the good of Fairmont Crest. Martin, being the naive, hopeful politician that he is, accepts. He thinks this is his chance to show the voters that he is mature, that he can sit down with his enemies and be the bigger person. Oh, Martin, you fool. He walks into this intimate lunch setting. It looks so casual, so friendly, but Anastasia had set a trap so devious, I actually got chills. She didn't just invite Martin. She hired a group of actors to pose as concerned working class voters and seated them at the tables nearby. As soon as Martin sits down, these voters start approaching him, but they aren't asking about taxes or infrastructure. They are aggressively interrogating him about Ted's past. They are throwing the fake Kat rumors in his face. They are insulting his family, calling them elitist liars. Martin tries to keep his cool. You can see him taking deep breaths, trying to smile, trying to be the politician. But they just keep pushing and pushing, reading from a script that Anastasia clearly wrote for them. And finally, the dam breaks. Martin stands up, his chair crashing to the floor, and he just loses it. He slams his hands on the table, flipping plates and glasses, and starts screaming at these voters. He calls them ignorant, he insults them, he completely loses his mind. And the kicker? The absolute devastating plot twist. Anastasia had hidden bloggers and influencers strategically placed around the restaurant, live streaming the entire thing. My jaw hit the floor. I literally could not breathe. The live stream goes viral instantly. Millions of views in minutes. And out of context, it looks horrific. It looks like Martin Richardson, the wealthy, privileged country club boy, is aggressively screaming and looking down on working class citizens. He looks like an elitist monster who despises the very people he is asking to vote for him. It is political suicide. Pure, unadulterated political suicide captured in 4K resolution. The fallout was instantaneous. We saw his political allies, the people who had just endorsed him, literally running for the hills. They are releasing statements, distancing themselves from him. His campaign donors are pulling their funding. His poll numbers are tanking. The Senate seat that was practically handed to him on a silver platter is now slipping through his fingers, all because he couldn't control his temper when his family was threatened. I am just sitting here, staring at the screen, feeling so incredibly heartbroken for Martin, but also so frustrated with him. Why didn't he see the setup? Why did he let Anastasia get under his skin? But at the same time, how could he not? She attacked his grandmother's cancer survival. She attacked his sister's paternity. She attacked his father's past. She systematically dismantled his entire life in the span of a few days. Anastasia Belleclaire is officially the most dangerous person in Fairmont Crest. She doesn't use poison like Haley. She doesn't use plasma rings like Heather. She uses public perception, and she wields it like a weapon of mass destruction. What is going to happen next? How can Martin possibly recover from this? Can the Dupree Richardson family survive this level of public humiliation? Will Smitty use his investigative journalism skills to expose Anastasia's hired actors and fake documents? I need Smitty to step up right now and save his husband's career. Smitty, please get your notepad and your camera and take this woman down. I am so stressed out, you guys. I need to know what you think in the comments. Is Martin's political career completely over? Is Anastasia going to get away with this? Let me know, because I am losing my mind over here.